and basically she was recording me like harming myself. And
what type of stuff was you doing?
Cutting.
Whew. Why do you think you're trying to harm yourself?
I be trying to take away pain, release pain and stuff.
Let's talk about some of that, because where is this pain coming from?
Well, I lost my first two. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually glad that I lost the first two because I was, and the third one, the police had killed it.
You say the police had what?
Killed my child.
How?
I was pregnant and...
Because I see you're all covered up and it's about to be 97, 95 degrees or something like that. Is it some of it due to like wanting to like cover up the eczema and stuff like that?
Yeah, that too, and to cover up my cuts.
Do you mind showing us like kind of what that looks like? You know, what a person that cuts. This is the real deal, y'all. This is as real as it gets.
So I stopped telling everybody and everything.
Jesus. Man, I tell you what, that's a lot. What's up, YouTube? Back in the lab with KD for the summertime. And this time I got my hitters with me. If you want to get this work, hit up at KD with the muscle on Instagram. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
Good.
Good, okay. And so are you homeless?
Yes.
Okay, and so how old are you?
19.
19. Yeah, I had to ask because I didn't know if you was over or under 18. Like, you look so young. Okay, so 19. And so how long have you been homeless?
Since May.
Since May?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's been about a month or two now. And so what was it that happened in May that caused you to become homeless?
Me and my mom, we got into it. And I tried to go stay with my cousins, but something happened with us, and it's just family issues.
Okay, so basically you were staying with mom. Did you have to leave mom's house in May, or was that the cousin's house that you left in May?
I left my mom's house in May. I left my cousin's house recently.
Recently? Okay. How long was you at your cousin's house before you left?
About a month.
About a month? And so what was it that happened with your cousin at your cousin's house that caused you to have to leave?
I went to stay with my friends, and basically one of my cousins kept touching on me, and I had stayed with my friends, and I took the phone just to keep in contact with my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And
whose phone was it?
Her brother's, the one that tried to touch me.
Okay.
When I got the message that they wanted that phone back, I was looking for the phone, but it ended up missing. Somebody had accidentally picked it up, and I got cussed out, and they told me not to come back.
Okay. You say he was trying to touch you, so like, was he just trying to, or was it actually happening?
He was trying to, and it was actually happening.
Okay. So we're gonna put a pin in that. We'll revisit that maybe a little bit later. All right. So do you have any kids?
No, I lost 3 of them.
You lost 3?
Yeah.
Wow, man. Okay.
I recently just lost one.
Wow. What effect do you think that's had on you? Why do you think you keep losing the kids?
Well, I lost my first 2. I'm not gonna lie, I was actually glad that I lost the first 2 because I was, and the third one, the police had killed it.
You say the police had what?
Killed my child.
How?
I was pregnant, and they took me out the police car and laid me on my stomach, put their knee in my back, and I lost the child.
What was you getting arrested for?
Hit and run.
You just out here hitting and running?
I hit an electric box.
Electric box? Okay.
Yeah.
So well now, electric box, that's parked. How you hit something that's standing still?
Because the person who was teaching me how to drive, he never told me he had no brakes on his car.
Oh shit. Okay. I mean, I don't mean to laugh, but I mean, okay. So you say the first 2 pregnancies happened because you were R-worded. What age did that occur?
15 and 16.
15 and 16? Okay, so we're gonna tap back into that as well. So no kids currently. Have you ever been married?
No.
No, okay. So let's just start from the beginning. Where you from?
Decatur, Georgia.
Man, you from the east side, man. Throw them E's up, man. Yes, sir. Shout out that big old, man, shout out the deck, man. Shout out Decatur, man, all day. Decatur wears greater all day. That whole east side. Where by in Decatur you from? Because it's big. Decatur's big.
East Point.
You say East Point?
Yeah.
Well, you said Decatur though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
College.
Yeah, huh?
College Park. East
College Park, okay. So you talking about not Decatur, you talking about like the south side, like Swats type deal. It's okay, it's okay. My kids don't hardly know where they be at sometimes too. So no worries. Okay, so you grew up here in Atlanta is the bottom line.
Yeah.
All right, so growing up here in Atlanta, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
I got my mom and my stepdad.
Okay, so mom and stepdad. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
How many?
I got one brother and 6 sisters.
6 sisters?
Yeah.
Okay. How many of them did you grow up in a house with?
All of them basically.
Okay, so y'all had like a big household. Meaning like a lot of kids and the adults. Okay, okay. Okay, so growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
No.
Tell me about it.
When I was younger, I used to like get beat on every time I come home from school. I was always grounded because I was a real bad child.
What type of stuff was you doing?
I beat on my teacher. I fight in school. I was a class clown. That's why I dropped out of school, because I wasn't learning anything.
What grade did you drop out?
It was either 9th or 10th grade. I think it was 9th because I think it was 10th because in 9th grade I was doing school in a mental hospital.
You was doing what?
I was doing school in a mental hospital.
In a mental hospital?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Did they ever diagnose you with anything?
Yeah.
What was the diagnosis?
Schizophrenia, anxiety, ADHD, bipolar disorder.
Wow. Okay, and those diagnoses occurred, it sounds like around 14?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask because it sounds like it happened to you afterwards, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask. Did anything ever happen to you before you were that age? Like any type of assault or anything like that?
Well, when I was younger, my mom's ex-girlfriend, she would torture me. She would burn me with a flat iron. She would I would eat in my mom's room and she would tilt my bowl of cereal over and blame it on me. She would beat me with a knife. And
what age are we talking about?
I was like either 5 or 6 years old.
5 or 6? And so, because where did the stepdad come in play? Because you say your mom's girlfriend.
My mom, she been knowing my stepdad since I think high school. I don't know.
So were they together when she had a girlfriend?
No, they were friends.
Okay, and
Then
so when did they get together? After the girlfriend or before the girlfriend?
When my stepdad found out that my mom's ex-girlfriend was abusing my mom, he came in. That's when he came in the picture.
Okay. Yeah, they say that the highest incidence of domestic violence are lesbian relationships, according to statistics. So that was going on in your mom's relationship, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay. Was the other lady, was she kind of the more masculine?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay. All right. And so no type of sexual assault or anything occurred during those years?
With my family?
Well, yeah.
Well, besides recently with my cousin, no.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out what led to the schizophrenia, bipolar, what led to the mental health illnesses.
I knew that I was schizophrenic. I knew that I was schizophrenia since I was 6. That's when I started seeing and hearing things and doing things that I shouldn't be doing at the age of 6.
Do you think that anything happened to you that caused you to start experiencing those things?
Well, I was outside one day when I was 6 years old playing in. See, I live where abandoned houses and cars is at.
Mm-hmm.
So I would play in the dirt with a pocket knife.
Right.
And a man came up to me and tried to touch me when I was 6.
And what happened?
I don't know what. I really don't know. It's just I just snapped and I cut him. Something was telling me to do it, so I did it.
Oh, so you stabbed him with the knife?
Yeah.
And so, did anything happen because of that?
No. I actually told my mom what happened. And when another time, I will always tell people at school that I bit my teacher toe off and stuff. but it's like a actual real story to it. Like when I was 6 years old, I bit the skin off my daycare teacher. I didn't know that until my mom told me.
Whoa. Okay. So, wow, it's a lot of stuff going on just to be so young, to be 19.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about this stuff with the cousin. So, you know, you got put out your mom's house. Why'd you get put out mom's house?
I got back home from jail. I've been locked up for 2 years,
And what was you locked up for?
a hit and run. I stayed because
So you was locked up for that?
I stayed because I kept fighting the officers, and they sent me. I was transferred to 2 other jails.
How tall are you?
5 foot.
And how much do you weigh?
160.
You don't even look like you weigh that. What are you doing trying to fight officers? It's always the little ones, I swear to God. It's always the teeny tiny ones. Okay. But in all seriousness though. Okay. So you got kicked out of, okay, go ahead. Why'd you get put out of mom's house?
When I moved in, I was planning on having like starting over and changing my ways, doing good and stuff. And I end up getting in trouble, getting snitched on. And I was cleaning the living room one day, and my sister walked in the house from school on me talking to myself. And I told myself, like, I'm not going to no graduation, fuck that. And that's when she started cussing at me, and she called me a bitch and stuff. That's when we got into an argument. Everybody, we started arguing and stuff. My sister, she came upstairs, and basically she was recording me, like, harming myself. And
what type of stuff was you doing?
Cutting.
Whew. Why do you think you're trying to harm yourself?
I be trying to take away pain, release pain and stuff.
Let's talk about some of that, because where is this pain coming from? Right now, you told us that you had 2 pregnancies. They both occurred because you were R-worded, right? We don't say the word on YouTube, but what happened? How did those situations come about?
I would always run away from home at the age of 15 and 16.
Okay.
Because I would get in trouble, and I don't like being disciplined. And like, I don't know, one of my brother's friends, he said that wasn't his friend, but one of the boys that he talked to,
right,
he had me and stuff.
What happened? Like, how? Like, were you just hanging around and he just came up to you? What, just like?
I was walking to Quick Trip, and I seen him and one of his friends, and they kept trying to talk to me and stuff. Next thing you know, I don't know, I think I blacked out or something because I was smoking. And yeah, I ended up in his house in the dark getting and stuff.
How did you go from walking to Quick Trip to ended up at his house?
I don't know, I think I blacked out.
So you don't really know how you got to his house?
No.
And so when you came to, what was going on?
I don't know, I felt something inside of me, and that's when I knew I was being. When I went to juvenile, I found out that I had gonorrhea.
Ooh. And that you was pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay. How did it happen the second time?
I don't remember that.
Like the second time that you got pregnant, you say that you were R-worded that time too, right?
Yeah, but you know, when I've been in mental hospital, I've been in and out of mental hospitals, and they've been giving me like shots,
drugs
and
different things. Yeah. So you kind of foggy on some of that stuff.
Yeah, my memory. I'm losing my memories.
Whew. Because I'm trying to figure out what made your cousin do that. First of all, you were 19. How old is your cousin?
He's 24, 25.
Okay, and so did you know this cousin growing up and everything like that?
That's
right.
My mom's sister's son.
Right, so it's your first cousin. You grew up with him, almost like a brother. So what made him try to touch you and do all that stuff?
I don't know. It was him. His brother tried it, but his brother understood that we're cousins. And his dad sent me a message telling me how he wished he was fucking and stuff. And he always tried to have conversations with me about having sex.
And so what did he do, like, specifically to try to have sex with you this time?
Who?
Your cousin.
I was laying in a bed. I had on a black dress, and I was laying in the bed on my phone, and he came in, locked the door, and lifted up my dress and tried to stick himself in me.
And what did you like scream or what happened? Like,
I
did
had
you
pushed him off me. Ain't nobody was in the house.
Okay.
I had pushed him off of me, and I told him that I didn't want to do it. He asked me why. I said, "Cause we're cousins." He asked me, "What's that supposed to mean?"
And so what'd you say?
I asked him what he mean. What's that supposed to mean? We're cousins. We're not supposed to do that. That's incest.
And so then what happened?
Then he walked out.
So he just said, all right, F it?
Yeah. I had told his sister about it, but I had told her not to say something because last time I had told the officers in the jail that I was being that I had got raped by one of the patients in the hospital they sent me to, and they didn't do anything about it. So I stopped telling everybody everything.
Jesus. Man, I tell you what, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. I mean, I would normally ask, like, what effect do you think all this trauma has had on you?
I don't know. I just keep, like, I be trying real hard. People keep telling me to keep trying. Like, I'm trying, but it bothers me when people tell me I gotta keep trying harder and keep trying harder. And I am trying harder.
Well, like, for instance, what are you trying to do? Like, you're trying hard to do what? Give us an example.
I'm trying hard, like, to stop cutting, to keep my distance away from people, to change my attitude. Because a lot of people will say I got a bad attitude. I don't try to have a bad attitude. It's just how I grew up.
I mean, you've been perfectly fine with me. Right? Like,
Yeah.
So, I mean, you obviously can act, accordingly, right? I wonder if there are things that trigger the kind of bad behavior. That's what I'm trying to figure out, what is triggering this behavior? Because that's what's caused you to have to be out here homeless, is the kind of the bad behavior. So are you like outside right now?
Well,
Are you like in a shelter or something like that? Or like,
we're like, I don't know how to explain it. We just trying to find somewhere to go. We trying to get a room.
so who is we?
You know that girl that you did an interview with?
Uh-huh.
Her, and the boy that she sat next to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So y'all are all together?
Yeah.
Where did you meet them at? Out here type deal?
Actually, it's like an app that I met like them on. I thought it was him texting me, but it was his little brother.
What was that?
And it was Tag.
So it's like a hookup app.
Yeah.
So are y'all like in a throuple or whatever?
Oh, no. They, like, his brother trying to be with me, but I'm 19, he's 17. I can't be with a 17-year-old.
Yeah, I was about to say, your ass end up in jail.
Yeah.
Nah, age of consent is 16 here in Georgia. So.
Yeah, but he's the same age as my brother, so I can...
Yeah, I mean, typically women don't date younger, typically, but sometimes they do. You never know.
Nah.
Okay, I see you got some eczema going on. I suffer from eczema as well. Like, what effect, because I see you're all covered up and it's about to be 97, 95 degrees or something like that today.
Yeah, but even though I do take off my jacket, even if it's hot outside, I still get cold quick. I'm gonna need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it some of it due to like wanting to like cover up the eczema and stuff like that?
Yeah, that too, and to cover up my cuts.
Wow, yeah, I mean, I almost forgot about the cuts. Do you mind showing us like kind of what that looks like? What a person that cuts. This is the real deal, y'all. This is as real as it gets.
It's like, I used to like...
Why are you trying to harm yourself so much?
Sometimes I be wanting to lose my life, but sometimes I just be trying to take away pain. My cousin, the one that touched me, his baby mama just died like that. So I had to think twice because I do got like at least 3 people who actually do care about me.
Who are those 3?
I got a baby sister. She just turned 9 in May. My 11-year-old sister, and my sister who finna be 14 next month. She my sister on my dad's side.
I wanted to ask about your dad. Is he active and present in your life? Was he active and present?
Well, I'm trying.
So not your stepdad, but your biological dad.
Yeah, I'm trying to go live with him, but my sister, his child, also my mama child. Something happened with them, and I guess he don't want none of my mama kids around him. Me, my sister, and my brother. I guess he don't want us around him because something that she.
What happened?
She went to go stay with him. I guess is when I was locked up. She went to go stay with him, and they got into an altercation or whatever. And my sister, she told me that he had hit her in the face. My biological dad, he's abusive. So she said that he had hit him in the face. No, that he had hit her in the face. But my sister, she like to start stuff.
Right. So the truth is somewhere in the middle, basically. Like she might have been a little bit. She might have done something that agitated him. He might have overreacted, did some stuff he wasn't supposed to do because he's abusive anyway, that type of deal.
Yeah, because she been saying, like, how she don't like him, she hate him. She call him by his first name, and she be saying, like, what she gonna do to him when she see him and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I get it, but, so, does he know that you're homeless, your biological dad?
I told my sister on my dad's side that to ask him if I could come stay with him because I'm finna be homeless.
Do you know his phone number?
No. Well, what I was told that he ain't got a phone. His wife got a phone. The only person who got his number is his wife.
Okay, so do you have his wife's number?
No, my sister do.
And they live here in the Metro Atlanta area?
They live in College Park.
Yeah. Do they know that you're homeless?
I told my sister to tell him.
Well,
it's like,
your sister that they don't get along? The one that...
No,
another one of your sisters.
One on my dad's side.
Because if he were to happen to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think his thoughts and his reactions would be?
I don't even think he would care.
How does that make you feel?
I'm worried. It makes me feel upset sometimes because when I was in jail, I did have a dream about him. It's like he needed like some love from like the kids that really care about him. I care about him. I do be saying a lot of crazy shit about him because what he did to my mom and my older sister that's not even his child, and what he did to me when I was a baby.
What did he do to you when you was a baby?
I was told that he broke both of my ankles when I was a baby. But my mom, she said that he was just playing with me, Rose. It's two stories behind it, because my sister and my stepsister, they ran in the room laughing, saying that he jacked me up, threw me across the room, and broke both of my ankles. But my mom said that's not what happened. He was playing with me, Rose.
So much trauma. So much trauma packed into such a little person and so young, you know?
That's why I fight a lot, but I'm trying to stop that. Like, I don't know. If anybody look at me wrong, I get an attitude and I say something. Somebody say something to me, I say something back.
Whew. Man, how do you undo all this? Not undo it, but kind of unwind all the trauma, you know? That is a lot. That is a lot. And man, it sounds like you just benefit from just somebody just loving you wholeheartedly, unconditionally. Which unfortunately, that's our parents' job. And so if that, you know, didn't happen for one reason or another, then here we are. Jeez. All right. Ooh, okay, so like I say, so at this point, what are you like? So okay, so you're with those folks. Are they like renting rooms and stuff like that? Is that what y'all got going on?
Well, we trying to find a room. That's why.
Are y'all like in a tent right now, or that's what I'm trying to figure out? Like, where'd you lay your head last night? You don't have to say exactly where, but what were the circumstances? Was it a hotel room, a shelter, tent?
It was like
outside
in an apartment, but it's like we're trying to find somewhere. Like that's why.
Whose apartment is it?
Huh?
Whose apartment?
It's her boyfriend's apartment. Her boyfriend's spot.
Okay. Because the way she explained it, she's kind of staying like at her family's house or whatever right now.
Yeah. Me, I'm just trying to find somewhere to go.
Cause what?
I don't know. That's why I'm talking to people like on Tag to find, like, to get to know people and see if I can go stay with them I can get on my feet and stuff.
I swear to God, I just want to pick you up and take you to either your dad's house or somebody.
Yeah, it's like...
Cause doing that, you're basically trading sex for housing. Is basically what that situation is. Now, I get it. You may find somebody, y'all may connect, and it may be genuine and everything else, but I got to tell you, you are super vulnerable out here when it comes down to that part. And I think you know that. You've done this before. This ain't your first rodeo. You seem like you might have a little bit of stuff inside you that we can't see. so I'm not going to doubt that you're dangerous. But, you know, you're still vulnerable. You're still tiny. You're still a lady, you know, a young lady at that. And so being on tagged and all that type of stuff, man, because so do they want sex from you in any type of way or anything like that?
Them?
Right.
No.
Okay.
It was just his little brother trying to force the sex. He wasn't forcing himself on me, but he was trying to force the sex, trying to get me to have sex with him. But I keep telling him I can't do it. You're 17.
I hear that. Well, listen, miss, we really appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I have social media.
What's your IG, Facebook, whatever?
My IG is...
Go ahead, because I know it's some crazy name you about to say. Go ahead.
It's Juicy Red with 2 D's, 2004.
Juicy Red. Where's the juice? And where's the red? I'm just messing with you.
Red is just my name.
I know, I'm just messing with you. I like to have fun. Right? Yeah. Okay, so say it again, Juicy Red.
Juicy Red with 2 D's.
Okay.
2004.
And do you have Cash App or anything like that?
No.
No, why not?
Yeah, it's like...
You done messed it over? I know a lot of y'all be trying to do the little quick scams, and then you end up messing up your Cash App, and they don't give you another one. Ooh wee. Gotta watch it, man, because you never know when Mark is gonna walk up and give you an interview, and you gotta have that Cash App, man, so the people could, because I'm sure that there's maybe gonna be some people that's watching this that's like, I don't want that baby girl out there just like that. Like, let me send her a little something, she can get some lunch or something. So all right, well listen, miss, like I say, we really appreciate you, and definitely wish you nothing but the best. Okay.
Okay.
Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.